Good morning, folks, and welcome back to the channel. So, there's still snow about, but thankfully, most of it, well, I don't want to say most of it, but a good portion of it's melted, thankfully. I actually checked my weather app on my phone and on my laptop, actually, earlier, say like an hour or two ago, just to kind of compare. And I don't know how true this is, so, take it with a grain of salt because last week the weather said that it was supposed to be in the upper 40s yesterday, which was Saturday, and today, which is Sunday. Yeah, it's not. It's about 28 right now. It's 30 if you round up, but yeah, 28. It's still below freezing, but this is Indiana. What do you expect? But my phone and laptop did say that the highs we're supposed to get for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next week, which I think will be the first few days of February, because today's the 26th of January. Yeah, I think so. But it said the highs are supposed to be in the upper 40s, in the 50s, and in the 50s also. Like the high for Saturday, right now it's saying it's supposed to be 57, but we're supposed to have rain on Saturday. Supposedly, we're supposed to have rain. I tell you guys, I've thought kind of long and hard about this particular thing, what I'm getting ready to say here, for a long time. And that is, in like 3, 4, possibly 5 years, when I build enough PTO time, hopefully I'll be able to travel some. Don't really know where, but maybe a little bit locally. I don't necessarily know. I mean, I'd love to be able to do some more bear on location videos, like not necessarily exotic bear on location videos, like kind of maybe Montgomery, Indiana videos some more. Maybe see what Snoop and Caitlin say about that. Don't really know. And this is also kind of up in the air, but I'd love to be able to take a few days off and go to Michigan or whatever, something like that. Maybe in the future head to Ohio, Illinois, check Kentucky out, and even more so in the future, like when Snoop's son Riddick gets old enough, I'd like to take him to Tennessee. You guys have probably heard me tease that kind of off and on. Snoop and Caitlin know that. But I'd really like to be able to make that happen, say probably when he's, I don't know, not 8, maybe 9, maybe even 10. I mean, he'll turn, you see, I can't believe this already. He's going to be turning 3 this July. I tell you, time flies by whether you're having fun or not. And even more so now that I have a job. But I am telling you guys, I'll be thankful, so thankful, when this snow is gone. What kind of tracks are those? Big deer tracks? That right there. Huh. If anyone knows, post it down in the comments below. Just out of curiosity, has anyone tried crawfish before? It's a funny story. A couple years back, me and my mom, we went to this place right up near Beach Grove, like right before you get into Indianapolis. It's called Juicy Seafood. Yeah, I got crawfish. And I'm telling you what, when they came out, I couldn't even bring myself to try them. Whew. I mean, for real, the things just looked nasty. And to add to it, they have two beady eyes, like right here, that stare at you while you're eating them. And yeah, that just don't jive with me very well. Well, that sounded different. Sounded like I was on ice there for a minute. Also want to bring this up real quick. I know there's quite a bit of you who are waiting for a 500 subscriber special. And I've said this kind of off and on too as well. I want to say it's in the works. I already know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be reviewing a kind of camping product. But I don't really want to do it when it's below or a couple degrees above freezing out. And I'm going to need probably some help with it, which means I'm going to need Snoop's help with that. But, you know, at any rate, I appreciate you guys being patient with that process. Because, you know, they work, now we work. And really, it's hard to find time. But it'll happen. I don't really have a set date when it'll happen, other than being sure that it will happen. I'm gonna have to switch hands here. I tell you guys, there is a healthy amount of tracks back here. Some of them are my tracks, some of them are deer tracks, some of them are what I'm assuming are turkey tracks. Some of them are tracks of stuff that I don't recognize. Not like Bigfoot tracks or anything, but just like three-toed tracks that kind of look like that a little bit. something in particular I'm wanting to try, maybe when it gets a lot warmer out, particularly on the weekends, is reading with the bear. Kind of like how back in October I did that scary story reading with the bear. But hey, if you guys would like to see that, make sure you let me know. And yeah, also wanted to mention this real quick before I cut her off here. Did anyone see that Duck Dynasty is back? Well, I shouldn't say back, but they're having a new show called Duck Dynasty: The Revival. But we're not really, well, we are cleared a little bit with who's going to be on it and who's not going to be on it. I think a lot of people have made it clear already that we should not expect to see Phil Robertson on it, Papaw Phil, because I've heard a lot of people say that he's not doing super well right now, like he has Alzheimer's real bad. But yeah, maybe when that starts to come on and starts to get on YouTube, I'll have to check it out. I recommend all you do the same. Maybe when it starts to come on, I'll make a video about it, a little short or something, and talk about it some, what I think of it, and just see where it leads. I mean, it'd be great if it did super well and we got like 4, 5, 6 seasons of it, like we did with the original show. But, you know, have to wait and see, just like everything else in life. One thing I will say, though, I'm really hoping that Duck Dynasty: The Revival isn't woke. Isn't anything related to woke. Because, you know, obviously Duck Dynasty, the original, was very old school in their belief and very straightforward with how they believed and whatnot. Here we are, quite a few years later, because what year did Duck Dynasty end? Was it 2017, 16? Something like that? If you don't know, post that down in the comments below also. I'd appreciate it. But obviously this new show is not going to have the same charm as the old show. But I'm very willing to give it a chance. I'm pretty excited to see where it goes here. Look at all the acorns back here. Yeah, lake's frozen, but never go out on a frozen lake. Don't be stupid. It's not worth your life. While mentioning that, has anyone ever seen the movie Breakthrough? Yeah, it's about a teen. His name is John Smith, who he gets adopted by a American family. I think he lived in Gaza or something, which is like somewhere in the Middle East, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But this family goes on a mission trip and they adopt him when he was a baby. And he always struggled trying to find his place in the world. I mean, sometimes people just do in general struggle to find their place in the world, but I can only imagine how much more difficult it would have been for this kid who was born in a completely different country and came to America when he was just a baby. Like, yeah, anyhow, struggled to find his place in the world. He went to high school. He didn't really take his grades seriously. Played basketball. He had a bit of an attitude, temper, whatnot. But anyhow, goes on, and Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which actually was just a couple days ago, he has these friends and they go out on this frozen over lake, take pictures and whatnot. And make a long story short, lake bust. John goes down. I can't remember for how long they said he was under the water, but it was a pretty significant amount of time. And I don't want to necessarily give all of it away right now. I mean, in the future, if you'd like for me to review the movie Breakthrough, I definitely will. But if you're a fan of faith-based Christian movies, switch hands here again. If you're a fan of that kind of stuff, I very much recommend Breakthrough. With that, I hope you guys take care. If you'd like to see me review Breakthrough, make sure you post it down in the comments below, along with all the other stuff I've said. Like, what do you think about this new Duck Dynasty, the revival show and whatnot? And with that, take care, everyone. Send some nice weather to Indiana, please.